Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
I am a fan of the Xbox, and years before Microsoft started to unroll more media center-esque features within the Xbox dashboard, I knew that was its future. That was Microsoft's place in the living room. And they've done a pretty good job, especially with their most recent updates. As we were doing the live broadcast on YouTube, Mr. Jakenzo93 asked, Chris, what are your favorite Xbox games? I got to tell you, I can't remember the last time I've purchased an Xbox game. I either played demos long enough to realize I'm glad I didn't pay money for it, or I'm kind of drawn by the allure of paying not much more than $5 for a game. And I know a lot of you out there, want to pay $50 for a video game. I'm not that guy. I can have just as much fun and enjoy myself. And with really good graphics, maybe not as great as what might be on the Xbox, like for a full-fledged $50 game, there are great casual games on the Xbox that cost a couple bucks. Honestly, it is very rare when I spend over $5 on a game anymore. And I can't be the only one. And by the way, before any hate comes in, I also own a PS3, happily. I also own a Wii, happily. So I'm not a consolist. I'm not saying one is better than the other. If you were to ask me about my favorite Wii game, I'd say the same thing. Or the favorite PS3 game, I'd say the same thing. My favorite game is always the one that I don't feel like I've spent too much money on. And $5 today is kind of a lot of money for a video game. Think about that for just a second. What are the more popular games you find for smartphones or tablet computers, these mobile environments? 99 cents. And you get just as much entertainment out of them. Maybe the graphics aren't photorealistic exactly. I mean, they do have some good first-person shooters on iOS at least. And they do cost a little more than 99 cents. But the days of me spending $50 on a video game, and remember, I grew up in a time where the Atari 2600, it cost $30 or so for a cartridge. One cartridge, $30, and the game was great back then. Today, by today's standards, it would suck. But these are the things that I enjoy. But instead of having to spend $30 on that entertainment, I can just spend $1 or get it potentially for free. So my favorite Xbox games anymore are the ones that just don't cost me a lot of money because I've got a lot of entertainment options out there. So here's my question to you. Do you spend a lot of money on Xbox games anymore? Or PS3 or Wii or any of these video game systems? Or how much are you willing to spend before you start going, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's $5. That's as much as I can go. GTA 3 for iOS is just $5, which is great price, and it's universal, says the creative one. Is it exactly the same as what you've been used to playing on other platforms? Probably not. But it's $5. It's really not much in the grand scheme of things. You could buy, for $5, instead of $50, you can buy 10 video games for the price of one and have potentially 10 times as much entertainment. Cost is relative, people. What's valuable for you is not necessarily valuable for me. But I couldn't tell you one title or another because I'm telling you, new games come out at breakneck speed. Every single day. I know, I'm telling them. The dogs are going nuts because they wanted me to explain that to you. And I just did.